All right, welcome to the session, another session of speaking out loud what happened this day. And we will start on the, let me close all these screens. CPI news was today. I don't need this. 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 I need this. Oh, 1 second. Let me check something real quick. You're born with a gift. Unread messages. Yeah, bro. I find your messages every day. Fuck off. All right. Can't be bothered about those messages. Social media is a scam. All right, I got my tea. Got my tea over here, man. My tea. Cup of tea. So, so. I let me see what the lower time frames look like. They look pretty clean. Mm. So I have some comments on the chart, but I can leave that. Let me see. So this was yesterday's comment where I said this was the fake break, and guess what? It was a fake break. Although this was not the strongest break either. So let's see. You know what? Let me quickly remember that we have the daily fair value gap over there. I want to remember some of the stuff. What else is on there? Let's go to 30-minute. So we got a rectangle, which was the gap over here. We got the call out over here. Then we got another couple call outs over here, right? Or was it even further back? Where's that call out? Oh, yeah, I think that's it. That's it. So, what a beautiful chart. What a beautiful chart. Adios. Do I really want to do this? Yeah, let's go. All right, we're gonna do a breakdown. Let's do a breakdown. Where are we? What happened? Top down. It's been a while since I've done the top down. Should do this every week. So let's start with structure on the weekly. Actually, let's zoom out even more. High, low, lower high, lower low. No, nothing there. So that's just on the weekly. It's not really relevant for us yet. Then we got over here. I think it was over here. I can remember this. Right around this area, I started trading. So let's just break that down from there. Because we got a break structure over here. We got a high, a low, high, low, low, high, bullish break, bearish break. Never reached discount after that. Or premium. And that first premium is at, I think it was at, yeah, we just reached it. So we can take it from here. We can say a high, oh, my bad. Weekly. Actually, why is there a 5? Go away. And a lower low has been achieved. I think this is not visible on any lower time frames. No, so that's perfect. And then we go internal because this is way too large. So we gotta do over here. Let's just start here. So we got the bullish break and then bearish break. So let's start at this one. Just act like you don't remember anything. High, low, a lower high. This kind has been achieved. And let's be very neat because this is the only chart we use to trade. So gotta keep it clean. Then that bearish break. That doesn't reach discount, right? Nope. So meaning that this is our bullish break. To the upside. So that's a structure on the daily. Then we go to our next step, which is liquidity. Where does liquidity lay on the daily time frame? So thought process, we came down, high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, lower high, never reached the premium of that range. Therefore, this was our last lower high. This was our lower low. Have to mark it on, my bad. And then we got the bullish break to the upside. And now we are bullish, which could be a fake move to the upside because we still got some like this. Is the next part. We got some liquidity over here to target. Beautiful trend line liquidity. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna change that right now. Because I want to see one of the actually no, I want to see it on the daily. I'll change it later. So we got some trend line liquidity here to the downside. Let's make it tight and clean. There you go. What did we do when we broke to the upside? We initially cut some reaction over here, and then we took these internal highs or liquidity to the left. Let's just call it like that. So that has been taken. And where did we react from? If we go to the weekly, we can see that we react from that weekly POI over here. And on the daily, that is equal with this block. And we will zoom in and see what block, what's inside that block, maybe a 4 hour or something. And now this is our daily POI. So above liquidity, breaking from the daily POI. I now want to see inside the block if there's anything we reacted from. So we got an 8 hour POI. And I think we have a 4 hour, so 4 hour for value gap might be reaction we got. I'm a bit tired, so it's gonna be a slow breakdown. Sorry, not sorry. It is for me anyway. So just came into that fair value gap. Ref. You know what? Actually, let's just stick with the daily thing. I think there's something lower, and I think we're not allowed to go back that the because 10-minute PI and 5-minute won't show. I remember that. All right. So back to the daily. So structure wise, ranges wise, we have a bullish range from this low up to this high. We have some liquidity over here that we can target. Maybe this low, maybe this low, especially this low actually. I like this low. Why do I like this low for this range? Because that low doesn't sit in a premium or in a discount, my bad. So that will be taken anyway. And that one does. So I want to see price straight below here. And then from this area, we can look for potential buy setups. Either this one, but this one is not quite some liquidity above. So maybe this one then. But that's for daily. So let's not mark that on. I want to keep it as clean as possible. Same with this range. We don't need that. We know where it is, where it comes from. It's unnecessary. We could even take away this. We can take away anything, everything, but all right. So I have to drop the tea bag. And of course I spilled some tea. Because I know I spilled tea, I got my thingies over here. All right, so liquidity taking to the upside, reacted from the daily POI. We got a strong move to the downside. We got some liquidity to the downside as well. So this might be a fake break, meaning that we can go lower, but price is most likely, where's price most likely to go from the lower time frames. We'll discuss it later. We can go like that. Can even react and go up, but I think this will break and we will come deeper into this range. And you go long, or you break below. So those are the possibilities. Then what do we have over here? So liquidity take bias based on liquidity, short bias based on structure, short because we're selling above old highs. Liquidity wise, we took liquidity to the upside and we can now take liquidity to the downside. So liquidity wise, we're also there. We know that we are on the inside this fair value gap. We took all liquidity to the downside here. We're inside the weekly fair value gap as well, right? Or we are already in the OB. This is interesting to see. Look at the push down on the weekly, followed by last week. There's a strong push to the downside, and look how we came up this week, and how we are now at the bottom of this thingy. So we might just came back to fill this weekly fair value gap over here, and now what is this, bro? And now continue down. Let me see what it looks like in the daily. That's afterwards for that. It's beautiful. Weekly fair value gap, support and resistance. Let me send that. There you go. Uh, it's that's too clean. But yeah. All right. So we got that. And now we have this bullish range, which is on a low time. So let's dive lower because I think we discussed everything. We talked about the structure. We talked about a bias. We have a bias based on liquidity. We have a bias based on structure. We talked about the candles, how this pushed up and then came down very aggressively. And now we got the slowdown might induce buyers into the market and then take out this low, or we might just turn around. But that's more, we can form a bias again based on the lower time frames, which we will do right now. And that's where we start from here, where we have our 4 hour, our low, then we have our, have to sit upright. We have our high, higher low. Ooh, see how important it is to plot that on right way. Same for this one. See how it didn't come in at all. So let's extend that range. Yep. And that's our latest range. Should have taken, no, should have not taken a screenshot, or maybe I should have. Should have, could have done everything. Should have done anything. So that's our recent structure. We can mark this one because we reached the discount. That's all taken. Let's expand this. And then we have our internal structure on that, which is bearish right now. And it starts from here, but we will, just for the sake of keeping our charts clean, we'll only mark on this low. And I think what's best thing to do right now? Let's just first form a bias based on this structure. So we get a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. All the internal range liquidity is taken now, or almost everything is taken. There's not much here. So if you come lower, I might see price just break through. We broke bearish here. You can see the slow we took the slows. Yeah, bullish for now, but not sure if that will hold. Liquidity, we have this liquidity, then we took out this liquidity. And if we go to the 1 hour, we can see it more clearly like this. Let's not keep those, but let's take those off. All right, so that's where we can mark the ranges. So we can just put it simply, very simple, very straightforward. You got a low, high, a high, low, a high, high, turn around. And if we break bullish, we get the blue one realigning with the light blue one with the dark blue one. But for now, it's nothing. And then over here, you can just mark on this bearish break. which is our internal structure. That starts up here. We get a high, a low, lower high, a low, low, bullish break followed by a bearish break. So if we just do it like that, and this one took internal range liquidity over here. So that liquidity, 1 second. Oh shit! Hold up, I think I cut myself with shit. Never mind. All right, doesn't matter. Broke to the downside, and now we have this bearish range for now. So let's mark that on because that's our most recent range we want to use for to trade. And that's actually clean because we can now mark on new order blocks. Let's look for a trade from. So let's talk. So we have this bearish range, which is conflicting with our bullish range from that low over here. Yeah. But because there's no liquidity over here, I don't know if this is from news. Looks like it. This is from news for sure. Friday, 6th January was NFP. So this might be taken out. So what we can say is over here, 13. Hold up, let me go to that. Friday. Is it 13 or 14 UK time? So after like 13:30, 13:30, because market opens at 14. So I'm curious if this was the news high or this is the news low. Can't remember. But yeah, so we didn't reach a premium in this bearish range, so we can still expect upside movement. But then if we do that, we can look for trades either from this area and so this is good. This is why maybe it's a good idea to take a screenshot because this is news high and it was a previous daily high. So that's why I like to take a screenshot or even just don't do a breakdown. But nonetheless, it's good. So there you go. Then we can look either for trades from here or here. So we have to back up our words with actions, meaning that we can draw small POIs over here and over here. Keeping in the discount like that. Why is it changing to my AirPods? AirPods. Okay, so still hear me. Let me see. Is it still working? Why? All right, it's working again. Stupid AirPods. Um, this is gonna be a breakdown. This is not gonna be a re. Oh yeah. Recap. It's also gonna be a recap. Sorry, I'm tired, or I just want to chill. A mad productive day, It was a good day. So we got some internal range liquidity over here. Not interested in anything lower yet. Why not? Because this doesn't sit in the premium of the range. Can mark it out like that. But I just want to see that high being taken before looking for shorts. I know that there's a beautiful 50-minute POI over here. So we can look for shorts from that area. And we had that minus structure. Today we had this bullish POI and then the bearish one. Actually, I'm not gonna do the recap because I removed all my drawings and I don't want to draw it on because then my charts will be messy again. Right, I can do maybe a quick recap of what happened. I had Asia highs and New York highs. Then we had the first short opportunity. Then we had order flow trades where this one just got taken out by news and then pumped down. Then we came below this, gave a fake buy opportunity, but we were already below here, so we can look. All right, I want to recap this. Actually, I want to do that. All right, I'm gonna do that. No worries. So we have that structure marked on. So we got the blue one, and we got an internal bearish one, and then we got another bearish one, which is on a more lower time frame. This is the one we're using right now. So looking at the daily time frame. With daily PY over there. But it's not that far away either. Might want to be careful. It's only 23 pips. Yeah, that happened. Then what's here? We got some session highs above here, over here as well. So based on this structure, we can look for shorts. That's basically the thing I'm doing right now. I will look for shorts from here and I will look for longs below this low. If we go to the daily, we know that this will for sure be our previous daily high. This will be our previous daily low. Unless we, oh, actually we got 1.5 hour left, so don't know that yet. Previous daily high for sure. Previous daily high, not sure yet. Oh, we came above here and a quick grab turn around. Broke below here, turn up, turn back. This closing is a very indecisive candle. Tomorrow is retail sales. That's it. Only retail sales. Bearish break. Why can't? What is that? Oh, 4 hour. It's alright. No. I'm just staring at my charts right now. This is how you get answers, by the way. Just stare at your charts and you will see. Once you just stare long enough, you will see more and more. Trust me. Came below that low. Over here. Okay, all that. We have this bearish range. This is a 4 hour. Same as this one. Liquidity grab, liquidity take, a bearish break. And on the 50-minute, there's nothing to mark on because I won't use this anymore. We get a high and low, high, low, low. Just because of this week, I was still using this structure. Basically, this is the Q for showing me that we might and then turn on lower. So my response was that I was using this structure bear still, and the reward was the bearish break. And I think I called this yesterday because that for me is very important that I called that because it's proof that I know how this market works. Not everything. You can't know everything. And that I can call it doesn't mean that I'm calling it because of the right reasons, but my edge apparently and my knowledge of the market shows me that I know something. Doesn't mean that like the theory behind it is right, but the wrong theory still gives me the right answers, if that makes sense. So yeah. And then we got this, I think it was 5 minutes as well. No, that was over here. Yeah, this 5 minute one. So we got the 50-minute, we basically came above there. And done. Came below these lows, not very interesting. Let's see. Let me guess. Let me guess, actually. New York came below that low. It induced buyers by giving some buyers bullish structure or some strong bullish moves in 1 minute. Induced buyers and then took that second low. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, actually did before that. Oh, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. This one is minor though, but it still happened. Broke below, minor bullish break. People try to buy here and continuation down. Over here, you have a more clear one where we start forming the bullish order flow. That was before taking that low. Let's see what low we took there. So this one, we took this low, and this low basically came into that fair value gap over here. So people start buying, smart money buyers, and then yeah, versus history. So we had a 50-minute POI sitting over here, coming into Asia or into London. I'm gonna mark it out anyway. That's where first short trade came from my 1 minute order block. I'm not gonna mark out everything, or I'm gonna do it a little bit messy. So you got your early sellers over here. Got early sellers over here, which is more clean. And you get your early sellers over here for sure. Then you get your bearish break over here. You got a low, a high, oh, low, high, turn to discount, bullish break, first minor break, second major break, then you have your liquidity sitting over here, liquidity taken, but sits above liquidity POI for shorts, entry at 24. Yeah. So that was the first short. Then continuation trade if you want. Why? If you missed this, you had all your confluences over here, extreme block over here. This was some liquidity, but this was the major liquidity. And I think it even gave confirmation trade. Yes, it did. Whatever it was, there was a lot of price action in between, but you get your early sellers here. The C just broke below early sellers taken. And you can choose to take the direct entry, deal with the trade, but still give it that room. Give it some room. Okay, that hits 1 to 5, and then your confirmation trade comes from over here. After breaking this, you have a more minor one over here on the 1 minute. After breaking this one, but both there's no return to this order block. But if you go to the 3 minute, no, actually there's no confirmation trade. It doesn't hit anything unless you use that fair value gap. You can get short from above these highs. Stop loss above here. 4.5 or 5.0. They still hit a 1 to 5. So that's one. I was then looking to enter here. So we, as I said, we came up. And I was looking for the confirmation base. There was a 50 minute POI. And yet this back then. And we were starting forming bearish order flow. Let's see. So I was like, nice. We get a break over here. And we have a break over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna work it on. With that, still respecting, I was looking for shorts here. And then we broke bearish again. So using this was my first range that reached discount premium. As you can see, this was the second range that reached premium. So therefore, I wasn't looking to trade anymore. But initially, this was my entry over here. Oh, they extended that wick. 100% sure. Before it was like, oh no, with 88, it would just take it out. Interesting. But because we broke bearish again, I was not looking for shorts anymore. So that was that. Where did we react from after we took these lows? That's pretty interesting to see. I don't know where that comes from. Oops, I accidentally removed the other one as well. So that's this 50-minute POI over here. That's a strong POI as well. Might look for longs there. Why look for longs? We had a low, a high, high, low, higher, high, bearish break, bullish break. So disruption of lows taken, and then we can look for highs. Why does this valid as well to look for longs is because we reached discount of the back then bullish range over here, deep discount over here, and we started turning bullish. So, and with that being said, you had this bullish break to the upside, and that gave us this range from this low up to this high, and this is the order block or the POI that sits in the discount. And I'm not sure if we got an entry there. I don't think so. I don't think. Nope. No entry there. confirmation base, but it doesn't give you doesn't give you anything. And New York wise, that's a pretty interesting entry below these lows. Minor break, long confirmation base from the 3 minute, I guess. Yeah, beautiful from there. However, from the 1 minute, it looks a bit more messy. Yeah, there's nothing there in the 1 minute. Hit your early buyers over here, this one, and this one as well. Is there a long bullish break, bearish bullish break? No. And there's a short. Nice. Sorry, this the recap of today is pretty dead. Actually, there's not much. Just see what price reacts from. Keep looking at that. Why does it react from there? What is there? So like this one. See how we react from that. A not an open price. So you could draw like a box around it. Support and resistance. Sorry, support and resistance level. Um, yeah. Hmm. We're respecting that now, but we don't care about it anymore. That's the thing. Care about this. Actually, I do. Let's see, we got Asia lows being taken. This was the beautiful short. This is the short. This is the trade of the day. 1 to 17. I made a case study about this. A really quick one. Because it was straightforward. Let's just wait. I'm not sure if I want to trade. I'm not trading that well. My analyses are good, but my trading is horrible. One, I need to be more patient. Two, I need to be more wary when I'm trading. Wary of what I'm doing. Splitting orders, these kind of things. So yeah, look at the same pulls. Might see it come low. Yeah, I want to see it come deeper, actually. Break down deeper. Take out one low. These buyers and take out a second low. I think we will come to this daily fair value or order block. What else is there to cover? My bias is shorts from here, longs from here, but I want to be careful with those longs because I hope my previous daily low stays like this. And then Asia stays above as well. And then we can look for longs after we took Asia and previous daily lows. That's valid. Doesn't look like it though. I'm thinking. Candle wise, what can we see over here? What happened with the candles today? Yeah, that's beautiful. Holy shit. I love price action. I love trading. Look at this. Impulse down. One big candle, three candles to get up, four turnaround candle, not a second turnaround candle, three pin pattern. And you can basically enter from that maybe on the 1 hour. You get your three pin pattern. Then enter short after closing. So let's check something. Let's check something, okay? We knew that we broke bullish. And we also knew that we have to therefore reach a discount. Then we knew that we have ranges on the 50-minute. So we get a high, a low, a lower high, and a lower low. So if we just look for three pin pattern in our premium on the 1 hour, we can take shorts from there. So we get a 1, 2, 3. And we need a bearish candle for that, by the way. We get a 1, a 2, a 3. I think this one works. That's the first entry. Yeah. And then you go 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 short. And the closure of this candle, put your stops above that candle. And then 1 to 1 would be hit, 1 to 1.3. And this is a bit annoying because then you would enter over here. You wouldn't do that, that's too big. Then you know you're below here. You can't enter there, that's too big. And 1, 2, 3. You could do that. Short. You're 1 to 2, right? Yeah. Same story here. 1, 2, bearish candle, 3. You know we're in the discount of that range. So you enter after this closure. Put your stop above that high. You go for 1 to 2. You can hit again. Then price comes up and it creates the same pattern again. 1, 2, 3. And you enter after that closure. Put your stop above the high. Get a 1 to 2. Yo, this was just so this won't always work. You have to like properly test that and do it with 15-minute structures maybe. But that was sick. That was not gonna lie, that was sick. So over here, 1, 2, 3. You know we have the bearish range. This is where you lose. This is so much fun. This is actually fun. Ah, fuck, I'm still recording. It doesn't matter. So above this is where you lose. And you get your 1, 2, 3. And you can target it low actually. You can do the same by the way with these. Target low or at least 1 to 2. So this is pretty tricky because where do you reach discount here? This is too large. Come above 1. This is not three pin pattern. Over here, at a 1. 2, 3, and you know that you're want to reach the premium. I just gave away a free strategy. 1 to 2 gets hit. So we're building up. So this is where you need proper knowledge of the higher time frames, building up liquidity here. And then this is where you get the proper entries maybe at night. So seeing this and knowing that you have this structure here, you get a one, get another loss. And over here you get another win. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. But I would take this one. Stops below the low. Now this one, this is proper trade. Damn. That 3-pin pattern thing. Then you come above here, you had that loss. And then you trade down with that first one. This one is quite large though. But turn around here. 1, 2, 3. No. That could be the one. And why so large? Bro, why am I still recording this? I just gave away a free strategy. Holy shit. So, and then you would look for buys only after. So this is a large one. I don't know if you want to take that. That's quite big. It's like, yeah, that's too big. You gotta accept that. I just gave away 6 strategy. If you can use that if you know how to use it. I don't know how to use that. I'm gonna pin that. Uh, not sure if I'm doing. Okay. 16. Sorry, shit, I'm typing out. Anyway, this was the recap with a funny strategy. Did a breakdown. Peace out. I'm going to bed.